What is PrEP? You take that daily pill, and you're preventing it.
Oh, y'all want another video? Oh, y'all want another video?
Matty Rants. Matty Rants. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all.
Oh. Oh. We needed a little hip action. Hey, just a little hip action. Just a little hip action. Just a little body, bow. Zap, 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 zap. Gotta let them know. Bitch, I be in onesies, giving body downright. Get my hair all scooshy, got my Hey. Hey. Yes, God, indeed. Yes, God, indeed. Hey, everybody, it's your boy, Matty Rants. Do we want one more time with the intro music? Do we need one more time with the intro music? Thank you for joining me today. We need to have a conversation. The video has been out for basically almost 12 hours now. I need to let y'all know what's going on with the job hunt, with the apartment search, with everything that's happening with Matty Rants in LA, and discuss some bad news I got this morning that now has me like, oh my God, what the fuck is happening here? But also good news too, because there's gonna be a special guest for Thursday. And I will be in a couple of videos with some other YouTubers as well that we'll get to. So thanks again for tuning in. Yes, this is an extended version of the Drag Race conversation that me and Jamar had last night, as well as an update on what's happening with me. Now, forgive me, because to be honest with you, I was looking for this bastard all morning, and I just found it, and now it's like, la 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 la. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I needed a moderator to be in this room today, but I'm not seeing anyone just as of yet. Not sure what's going on. But I do want to talk about the review in itself. I need to explain the process of what happened, as well as get into some stuff that took place that a lot of y'all were in the comment sections talking about. And I do want to address a few things, so that way no one is misconstruing stuff, as well as understanding points and everything else that's happening here. Thank you so much, Andrea, because trust me, it is necessary and needed, girl. And I'm going to get to that towards the end of the video. I don't want to start this off on a blues track, because this morning, the information I got, I had to get on the phone. I had to call Jamar. I was like, girl, it's on this bullshit all over again. He said, Maddie, I think you may need to go live. You need to talk to everybody, let them know what's up, because you've been working, friend. I said, bitch, have I been working? Have I been working? I have literally, since I've been in this apartment that I had to rent through Airbnb, thanks to y'all, I have been out there sweating my ass off, getting on the metro train, going here and there. Are y'all doing this? Can y'all do that? La, 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 la. Networking like crazy, trying to get gigs and stuff. It's been a mess. But I've actually enjoyed the process. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second. So I want to talk about the Evie Oddly train because yeah, it's definitely I don't want to say it's a hate train. I do want to say that there are some people who are really pissed off with how Evie has been, I guess, presenting herself or her point exactly on the show. But I read something that bothered me a little bit from two people specifically in the comment section. I said I wasn't going to go in there, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to read because I want to see what everyone had to say. And for the most part, the video is damn near at 10K, which is really awesome. Thank you guys for loving and living because me and Jamar just decided to say, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to say what we're going to say. Y'all can tell that I didn't really cut. I mean, I cut out quite a bit. Y'all don't know. There was at least 20 minutes of footage y'all did not see. Of us just talking about nonsense and reading, child. Because at one point I was going in on somebody. I can't even remember. I was going in too hard. I was like, ooh, let me stop. Because I just was feeling the spirit. But with Evie, I like Evie's opinion because here's my thing. I'm one of those people who takes hard truths. I mean, honey, I put out a video telling y'all my business, and people told me like it was. Like, girl, you should be a sex worker. Girl, you need to get over yourself and get the fuck on and try to get some things done. You might need to get off. They told me hard truths. Now, I didn't have to take everybody's truth, but at the same time, you know, I had to, what's the word? I had to accept where everybody's opinions were coming from. For me, I don't mind Evie's opinion. I think it's actually a great opinion. It's pretty damn good. I just think that sometimes, yes, it can be a little strong. It can be a little strong. It can be quite strong. My issue that somebody had said was that Evie is anti-black. I did not like reading that nonsense. I did not like reading that nonsense. That really pissed me off. Also, let's see here. Who is in this room? Because I don't have not one moderator in here. And I need a moderator to post my links and stuff like that. Because, girl, I done made this post. It should have some people in here. Let's see here. But, yeah, that comment pissed me off a little bit. Because I was like, what? Then a statement was made, and I had to remove this person off of I had to block him, because what he said about me and Jamar made me a little ticked, and it was a bit disrespectful to us as black people. But basically, he says we were catering to snowflakes, referring to white people, because we were hating on Raja, and she's not a bad queen. And I guess that we're just trying to keep views up. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and start making fun of her so that the white people are going to be happy about it. Girl, if that wasn't some backwards ass shit, I could not believe it. I said, girl, I can't give you no more room to talk on this page because that's some toxic stuff. And said individual I have noticed before in my page doing some dumb shit like that. But we don't hate Raja because Raja is black. That's so stupid. We don't like Raja because Raja's rude. Raja's mean and nasty for no reason. It's the stuff that has no base to it. There's no grounds behind it. It just seems like she's really sensitive, and every time that something bad happens or something doesn't go her way, she lashes out on people and then turns around and acts like, I'm sorry for lashing out on you, but you pissed me off. And it's like, girl, I don't have to take all that type of stuff. So no. They can have the opinion constant, but that one right there, I was like, nah, I don't want to see you no more. That really upset me because it was like, so who is panhandling? What we're doing? What for who? Like, I don't understand that. And it's from somebody who was black. On top of that, that really blew my mind. And it's to a point to where I'm like, y'all, you can love your queen or whoever you like on Drag Race. You know what I'm saying? Like live and breathe for your bitches. Even if me and Jamar are reading them down. Even if me and Jamar are reading them down. Whoever's talking about them. Live and breathe for your bitches. But don't you come over here with your insecure shit and roll it up on me or Jamar and sit there and say, oh, well, y'all did this because of that. You don't know what the fuck we are doing and you don't know what the fuck we feel. I tell you what I said, and what I said was, Miss Thing is trash. I didn't care for her on the show. Guess what, bitch? Outside the show, I'm sure she's a phenomenal person. I don't know her outside the show. On the show, though, that's what I got. And we're reviewing what? A show. So that's all I'm looking at. It's a show. Take a break. So, I may not respond to any other messages like that of the sorts, but I did want to go ahead and say something like that, because when I told Jamar that this morning, he was like, he said, what? I said, girl, let me tell you something. I'm getting to the point where the fucks that I have are no longer existent. So I say something and you have gotten butthurt about it. Baby, there are wet wipes on the table. Clean yourself up and get the fuck on, because I can't do it no more. I want to get my point out. That's how I feel about it. I don't hate these people, but bitch, at this moment, it was crazy. But yeah, that shit this morning, I said, don't you pull in that black stuff. Don't do that with us as black people, because now you're questioning us and what we feel like for our own, like, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. That's bullshit. Not with me, baby. Don't even. Now, the other young man who decided to make this comment, and I didn't remove the comment. I actually left it up there because I wanted people to read said comment, because I was like, I need you to explain where you got this from. But when Evie made this statement a couple episodes ago about how people see her as gay before they see her as black, he said that was anti-black speech. And I was like, how? How so? That happens with me all the time. And I'll explain Evie's response. When Evie made that statement, she's referring to going into black spaces, okay, where we're all, say, black people. But because she's a little strange, she's a little weird, she's a little odd, something about her is a little feminine, it's no longer this person being looked at as another black man. It's, who is this sissy, who is this gay man? It's then about the sexuality versus about them and who they are as a Do you understand what I'm saying? The fact I'm explaining this is mind-boggling. But for that to have even been put into the atmosphere, girl, I was like, if someone don't get that, baby, I don't understand it. But to be clear, that is what she was talking about. There's nothing anti-black about that statement, doll. And we have got to be less sensitive. See, now I'm starting to see stuff that people were telling me about folks where it's this whole, they're making it about something that it's not. I'm like, yeah, this is, I'm starting to see that now. I'm starting to see this now. You get mad about something and then you go way completely left and you make it about something else. I was like, okay. Interesting. But I promise you, that is not what she said. That wasn't meant to, that wasn't anti-black speech, I promise you. But yeah, I love y'all in the comment section, though. Y'all were reading the house down. First of all, do y'all want to know how I made the Family Matters song up? So that song was off the top of my head. Immediately when we pressed record, boom. That was not rehearsed. That was not something I thought about. I already had it in my head, like, okay, for real. I call her Urkel. Y'all, the background was not going to be those three faces. I promise you I was going to be so much nicer, but I was like, no. I said, I need this to impact. Just because we've been talking about it for the past couple of days. We've done impressions about it. You know, it's been a key. So I gotta say, you know, I made up that song. Jamar laughed the first time, so I had to stop the tape. And I was like, girl. He said, bitch, you're gonna do that the whole way? I said, yes, let me get the whole song out. And so It was good stuff. And I'm so happy. Jamar always is really good for whenever I'm like start a movement, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go with it too. So that days go by, I was like, yeah, yeah. It was here for it. Yeah. It was good stuff. Oh, thank you from South Africa. Sending you love back. But yeah, we made that up randomly. I told Jamar I'm going to start doing that more often because I'm always making up ditties and songs over situations. But I'm glad y'all responded well to it. Now, the reading for the rest of the way. Now, let you know, Jamar was tipsy and I was a little gone with the wind. Okay, so when we were going in, I had to do those videos in 10-minute intervals. So there was like 7 videos of us just going in. So I'm glad everything came out well. I'm glad y'all liked it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm here for it. Let's see here. Okay. So who is in this room right now? Because I've been on for about 15, 16 minutes and my normal moderators are not in here. And I need someone to post my links for me for a second because I want to get into some stuff and start talking about everything. Are you going to do a Eurovision video? A Eurovision video? I posted for you. Oh, thank you, Anna. Let me see. Because I need to tell y'all what's going on with me because this is going to impact filming and stuff, and I want to make sure that I can get a lot of filming done because I can't get back to Jamar's until, when is this? May the 5th. So, this morning, I got a text message, right? Okay. Let me see here. This morning, I get a text message this morning from the person who, let's see here, my Airbnb guy, basically. Now, we worked out a deal because I was telling him, oh, I only booked this place up until the 17th. I said, I need to extend the stay for like a couple more weeks. Can I just go ahead and do something with you, or I can try to do it through the Airbnb? He goes, well, you can just do it through me because that way you don't have to pay taxes, you don't have to pay the cleaning fees or anything like that, and I'll work out something with you because you've already been there for quite some time and, you know, I appreciate you staying. Okay, great, thank you. You see, I'm clearly somebody trying to get something together and you're giving me some help. We worked out a deal for a price. I was good with it. I said by the 16th, I'm going to see about paying you for that. He said, okay, cool. This had been confirmed last week. So we've been communicating since then. Everything's been fine. I said, okay. This morning, I look up in my phone and boom, there's a message. Hey, Matt, I got to cancel on that. I said, what? I said, okay. I was like, what's happening here? I was like, well, he's like, well, I booked it, unfortunately. The time frame that you needed that we discussed. And I apologize. So then when I went and looked it up on the Airbnb, I was like, it's, there go the dates I asked for that we discussed, that we talked about, blah, 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 blah. So now I need to figure out how in the world I'm going to get to the next place by Wednesday. So we shall see what happens here. Let me get into the comments section because I think I'm just talking to myself at this point in time right now. Let's see here. Evie is the vixen, but better in every way. Hey, Daimir. Hey, Waylon. I stand both vixen and Evie, so. All right, Dr. Cross. Silky and Raja, a full-on narcissist. I don't care. Is there a difference in how they both approach stuff? Is there a difference in how they both approach stuff? Well, from Vixen and Evie? Yeah. Yeah. There's a place that I found that I could move to. I just need to get the funds to move there now is the issue. So, it's actually cheaper than this place. It's closer to where Alex and Chris are going to be because they're going to be here on Tuesday. So I can film with them much easier. And for Jamar, when we need to film, because he can't film at his place, he has to film at mine. Um, he can take a lift over there and it won't be crazy. So I don't know. Yeah, so what I'm doing, that's why I'm kind of like pressed. Normally I have like moderators in here and they're like posting stuff for me and stuff like that, but it's like nobody's in here. So I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing videos each and every day, trying to get this money raised up. Oh, not even, okay, here's the thing about that liar liar. So that's what I've been currently doing. So ever since the last time I made my video explaining the situations going on, I have applied for so many jobs. I have a interview Wednesday and I have an interview Thursday, which is great, right? Also, I've been looking at places to stay. Now, there are studios I can afford with whatever job I can find, which I'm like, perfect. I prefer the roommate situation because that's a split bill. Now, for me, how I've been operating as well as me going through what I've been going through here, I have met a couple people who I can be roommates with. They're not going to be available till like June and July. So it's like, okay, well, what about today? What about tomorrow? That's why Jamar was like, well, girl, you can come back on the 5th because I won't have all that crap going on with my house and everything will be fine. Get you another 30 days. And I'm like, right, because all I need is up until June the 1st. Because by June 1st, I should have everything together, the funds and all that, but not, plus the down payment and deposit in place I can go to, or jumping in a lease with somebody. But I did get 2 job callbacks. So Wednesday is one for a dispensary I really want to work at. She was like, it's your first interview. I don't know what that means, but hopefully I get the second one after that because I really want the dispensary job. I really do. I really do. I really do, especially because I know how everything operates and works with a dispensary. So I'm just kind of like, girl, y'all should let me in. I really would help out. The other job is a call center job, which I'm not pleased as punch about, but I told myself, especially after somebody rang me up in one of my videos about this situation and saying what I won't want to do and what I gotta do. Um, I was like, well, I've had experience there. I have like at least training in, management and training department type of stuff. So I could go there and I know I would actually be able to hold that and then be able to make a living. Problem with that one is it is a little bit far away from where I'm at right now in the area that I'm trying to live in that would work the best with me and YouTube, acting, etc. and so forth. Plus not having a car, that sucks. So, but yes, all of this, I did all of this. How did I did all of this, like hitting the trains, going to dispensaries. I like talked to people and I kept on asking, like, are y'all like hiring here? Like, what are you looking for? And stuff like that. So when I found this one place that's really dope and cool and I actually like it. So if I end up working there, it'd be awesome because I'll tell y'all to come and see me. But who can? That's legal too. But I hope I get that one because it's part-time the way I want it to be and it wouldn't affect my YouTube schedule and it's a decent pay. Plus, I could also get another part-time job on top of that and it would be really helpful because it's like I can do one thing in the beginning of the week and then do another thing in the end of the week and still be able to do my videos in between. Which this has actually been a really great process for me, you guys, because honestly, I've been one of those people that does not want to get back into that environment because I want my YouTube life to be this life. But at the same time, I need to make a living and I have to have things happen for me. And I need to make sure that I can keep up with their keep up, okay? Because don't let them fool you. The girls out here are mean. So me right now in this situation, I could walk into any bar or club and I get scoffed and laughed. At the same time, I'm also aware of who I am and what I'm worth. So it's like, bitch, here I am now at the low. Catch me up high when you see me there though, bitch, okay? So don't worry about this time. She's temporary. But yes, every donation this weekend is going to be super, uber, duper helpful. So if you want to send something to Cash App or PayPal, please and thank you. I'm trying to get like at least 600 up so I can get like a full weekend. Not a weekend, a weekend Why did I do with the D? There we go. A week in. There we go. I'm trying to get it from the 17th to the 23rd was the goal because I get paid the 21st. YouTube pays me the 21st. I'm giving you my tea so y'all know my schedule. I'm keeping it real. YouTube pays me on the 21st. I have seen what the check is going to be given, and I will be able to be fine with that check by that. But I need this week. I need this week. That's going to be the trouble. So currently, that's what's going on. 2 job interviews. Hyped about it. I'm still applying, though. And I also, shout out to everybody who has literally, this is one really awesome thing. Some of you have gone into my inbox and you've been like, Maddie, I hear that you're looking for this. Over here, over there, there's a good job that I know of somebody like this, right? Boom. Turn to the right. Matt, I know you're looking for an apartment. These are some ones that are really great. They're not doing any credit checks. They're doing this, that, and the other. I know you need something really quick. Boom. Thank you. Because that's really awesome. And I really appreciate that from you guys because it very much lets me know that you care. And at the same time, for those who can't donate or, you know, just want to just be here, y'all being here is enough. Or just even saying anything. That's all I care about. I really appreciate it. Dr. Cross, honey, I need that, babe. I mean, this is a job, low key, high key, all keys, because I get paid from it. That's a tax. I have to do my taxes on my YouTube stuff, but the other things too, I just need a little bit more for right now until we get this to where it needs to be. So definitely not the most fantastic, super awesome, oh wow, but I'm puss pounding, got, jump bow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, but that's another thing too. I respect Jimmy in her opinion in what she has over the whole Evie situation because, like, honey, for me personally, I'm more on Evie's side. But if other girls are for the Silky, I get it. I don't hate that opinion. You know what I mean? Like, um, doing a non-sexual OnlyFans. God, I never thought. Listen, do people have non-sexual OnlyFans vlogs? If they do, I think I might have to make mine. Because I could just do the daily. I do a daily show. Oh my God, I could do that. That actually sounds very legit because I already do daily shows anyways. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gee. I be Gee. Lotus Queen, what happened? Where'd the question marks come from? Hold on, sis. Did I miss something? I hate when I miss when y'all say something. The California hustle is something else. Good luck. Thanks, Lotus Queen. You ain't lying, Joe. You ain't lying, girl. The Patreon part is hard because I'm very particular about oh, that's right, Zazzles. You were talking about that's a good idea. The movie club. Yeah, we should do this. You know what? I'm gonna get that all done today. I'm gonna do all that today. So that way I'll have the first OnlyFans video for tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, how do I avoid spoilers? I put my phone on silent and I don't actively look for things. And then sometimes people will tell me what's going on and I'll just like pretend I didn't hear it. And then when it happens, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember now. But then it's like I didn't spoil myself because I still was excited in the moment. Do you plan on talking Game of Thrones? I want to. I need to make sure that I have like a place to film at. I do want to do Game of Thrones. I also have to do Scott Pilgrim versus the World because somebody yesterday told me if they bought me the microphone I need for the podcast as well as for YouTube too that I want to use. It's this very nice Yeti microphone. I would do a special movie review at their request. But yeah, I plan on doing Game of Thrones. I like Game of Thrones. It's the final season. I'd be crazy not to do Game of Thrones. Honey, well, I pray all the time, Ellen. That's one thing I'll tell you that I try to do. I pray. I pray every day. I know. I should like do an OnlyFans where I do like what you do? Is Alicia in here? Ah, Alicia. Alicia, please post my links for me, please. Thank you, Mama. It's been 30 minutes and I've missed somebody with a blue name. Oh, thank you, girl. I was like about to go crazy. Hey, Raphael. You did miss so much of the live. I'm about to go ahead and reiterate over everything now. Basically, today's live is just a bop off of the review that's currently posted right now. I believe we're at 10K. As a matter of fact, let me take a look on here and see if I'm at 10K. Also, I wanted to talk about what was going on after that video I posted of me and my job situation, the living situation, the car situation, the situations that were happening. And basically give y'all the run through of what's happening and what, if anyone can do, basically. Thank you. The review, especially, that was me and Jamar really like giving y'all something. Because I knew when he started doing certain things, I was like, that's my friend. This is it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Okay, okay, okay. And then we just had a lot of good moments. And I told him I'm not going to hold back. He said, okay, well, if you're not holding back, I'm not holding back. So I was like, okay, here we go. And we just left it. We left it on the table, girl. We left it on the table. So I was very happy, very pleased with how that came out. The Roger impressions good. I'm glad that y'all really enjoyed the impressions of Miss Eve again. My good friend and all that type of stuff. I really good enjoy. Can you believe Plastic got this video message again? It was by your mommy, but I appreciate y'all laughing at that. I'm not gonna be doing the voice no more because Sister Mary Clarence ain't gonna be on the show no more. So it's like, well, I'll give her, she may rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. My good thing, my good thing. I just, can y'all like put yourselves up for elimination? Because I don't want to be up for elimination. It was just like, oh, girl, like, come on. We're going to miss that. We're going to miss girl, when she come back for I can't wait for this reunion. This reunion is going to be the key. It's going to be the key. It's going to be the key. But yeah, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. For those of you who are late coming in, we had conversations about, I guess, Evie versus Silky versus Vanjie, the difference between the argument between Silky, the difference between the argument between Vanjie, why some people are not feeling the Evie Oddly train and others are living and breathing for it. It's definitely picking of sides, and I can see it now with the division in the fandom. It's very interesting. Also wanted to get into Plastique and Brooklyn being this, honey, are we about to have these girls in the top 2 or whatever? Because it just seems like things are written in place for them. But I also wanted to, Mushmouth from the Cosby cartoon. Yes, I remember that. That's crazy. But I needed to get into what I have been doing as a promise to you all for the video of me pouring my heart out and everybody trying to help and what help I need. Again, but not as crazy as before because there are things coming along now that are in a much better place that I want to share that it's positive, as well as the stuff that's, a little, we need to figure this out. Because I did get bad news this morning that completely just, I was like, bitch, my day. Like, stop it. Because I was already getting up to do the Drag Race Thailand edit because I was watching it and I was starting to, do my little screenshot, cut and paste. I'm going to use that picture, screenshot, cut and paste. Okay. So that just really killed it. But, yes. So, no, I guess, do you want me to say what's going on first and just get to Drag Race so that way we don't have to talk about it again? Or what do y'all want me to do? I'll do whatever you want me to do at this point. So I can reiterate the story again about what's happening right now and then go to Drag Race and we like really kill it at the end, or we can just get the other stuff out the way. Real life first. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that because I just want to get it out the way. So I just want to say again, for those who already heard the story, I'm just gonna this be a little bit more detail. So everybody who donated, y'all like came forth and came through. I so appreciate it. God bless every single one of you. Whatever you believe in. I really appreciate it. Um, since that happened, y'all know I've got an Airbnb. My Airbnb stay was set up for the 1st through the 17th. Me and the hosts were talking in between that time about extending my stay, but not going through Airbnb, but just being like, if you pay me this, you can stay at such and such and such. It saved me money and time, so that's what I planned around that because he was cool. I was like, okay. In between all of this, I found a couple of job situations, two in particular that have called me for interviews Wednesday afternoon, Thursday morning. Wednesday afternoon, it's for a bud tender position. I won't say where it's at because I ain't ready for the rejection or the approval just yet. So if I get it, it's gonna be great because I know my weed, I know my marijuana. So I'll be able to go somewhere where I know what I'm talking about, as well as enjoying the atmosphere of being in there. So that I'm cool with. The other job is a little bit more not as lax, but it would be good pay. The problem is that it's a little bit far from me, but I'm already working out, my bus and train schedule to get there, and that would be what's it called? Oh, call center position. I won't say what company. I won't say what company. I won't say what company. I won't say what company, but yeah, it's a call center position and it's a level position to where they said, based on my 11 years experience in those positions. What is it? My 11 years experience in those positions. Training, what was it? I don't know. I don't like what the name they use for it. She said something like a moderator, and I was like, girl, what? It's like training, something to do with the class and the training classes where I wouldn't be a trainer, but I would be used for like the computer workshop rooms where I guess people go into like calls and sessions. I've done it before, so that's kind of where I'm like, this would work for me. Hey, Gabrielle. Thank you. I hope so too. Um, I would make hella tips as a bud tender girl, let me tell you. So those two are coming up, and I really, 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 really hope those come through. I really, really do. Really, really do. But yeah, so the situation is once all this is coming to place, I'm like, Jamar, I got this coming up. Yay, all that's happening. Whoop, 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 whoop. I get a text this morning. And this morning it's from the guy who I'm doing the Airbnb with, and he's like, oh, I'm afraid. Yeah, the call center business, girl, Ellen, I'll talk about that because I got stories. I got stories of call center stuff, like crazy shit happening. But it's always a job you can get like that, and you can just keep, and it's like a stable income, girl. You just have to be on it. But what was I about to say? And oh, so he hits me up and he's like, "No, I like we can't do the extra week that you need." And I was like, "Bitch, what?" So I was like, "Well, what happened?" And so I really didn't get like an answer back to that, but I also remembered that his girlfriend and him are both like doing the Airbnb thing separately. And so then I went on her page specifically compared to his page, and I can see that it was booked for the exact same time that I needed to have the place booked for the week that me and him had worked out a deal with. And I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real. So, yeah, so now it's like I called Jamar. I was like, girl, here's the Steve. He said, Matt, I can't get you back in until the 5th of May. I'm like, it's cool, don't worry. I'm gonna work it out. We're gonna work something out. Something's gonna come through. Talked to my dad. He's like, I'm trying to get a car for you. I was like, this is true. This is true. He's like, I'm trying to make sure that you get a vehicle at least maybe in the next 2-3 weeks if I'm lucky. And I'm like, this is true, which I appreciate him for that. So he was like, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Good luck. And I was like, thanks. Um, yeah. So I was like, "Ew." So we're trying to work this out right now, and I know, yeah, the car thing is going to be really helpful because he knows my situation and how that really sucked when I got there and it was really fucked up. So he said that while right now financially he's not able to like throw me like 500 my way to be like, here you go, like work it out, work it out. He's like, I've already been brokering a deal for another car for you, and it's like going to be a nice one. It's not going to be something that you're going to be like, oh, dad, you got me a lemon. I'm like, okay, I appreciate it. So he's like, just let me do that. It's really tough. Like, come on. So if I get this job next week, Wednesday, Thursday, for either one of them, you know I ain't going to be tripping like this. Y'all know I ain't going to be tripping like this. So, yeah, I just hope those come through. Oh, but then YouTube pays me on the 21st, and that was another thing that I was like really hopeful for, because if I can get something done by this week coming up from the 17th to the 23rd, when I get paid on the 21st, which is probably going to be the 22nd because the 21st is like a Sunday, I can then pay for the following week, and then by the time that's done, bam, I'll be back at Jamar's for at least another 30 days, and I'll already be probably in the process of getting my studio or moving into another roommate situation. So that's literally what's going on. That's literally what's going on. So I've been applying. I haven't been lazy. I have been walking. I have been talking. I have been networking. I have been, as you saw, meeting Lady Red Couture and doing all that type of stuff. I go out to the bars and bitch, I'm not even drinking. Someone saw me with a drink. They're like, are you drinking alcohol? I was like, girl, this is pineapple juice, one. And two, my friend just got this for me because he doesn't want me to sit there with no drink in my hand because I told him I've already smoked a blunt. I'm good to go. No, you need to try. I'm not paying for nothing in here, girl. I'm not paying no money. I'm not paying nothing. So I have been grocery shopping. I haven't been eating out like I want to. Bitch, I miss it. The most I've done is get me some boba. I've been learning LA like crazy. I really have been. I got on the train, y'all, and I just drove through. I just literally just sat there and was like, okay, let this take me somewhere and let me figure out the area and then come back. I've been exploring the city and I love it. So yeah, it's tough, but I love Los Angeles and I don't want to leave. I don't think I'm going to leave. That's not even on my agenda. If anything, I'm about to make this not only happen, but like we'll be looking back on this a year from now in my like new place when everything's like a bit bigger and we're doing a live video and just be like, remember that conversation we had? Yes. Yes. It's this day. I feel like that's happening. It's gonna happen. So yeah, if anybody would like to like help in this situation here, by all means, you being here is fine. I like whatever. Like for real. If you want to, it's paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App $Matty Rants. Things are coming along, y'all. It's just this was kind of the bump I didn't need to happen. And then once he told me that, after we worked out a deal for like a bitch, I was not gonna pay a dime for this extra week. Now it's like, oh, bitch, you got me, girl. I feel like Ginger Mitch, you got me, girl. But I understand they're trying to make money, and I know it's 420 weekend coming up, so I saw the prices that the person is going to be paying that's going to be staying after me here. I was like, oh, y'all are gouging? Girl. Because what I was paying is probably $70 less than the person, and I mean per night, that the person's going to be staying after me. So have fun with that. But yeah, thanks again for listening to what's going on and hearing about the journey that Matty's taking. Of course, I'm not where everybody would like me to be, and some things can be looked at as like, come on, you're 32. But we all have our journey, we all have our stories, and mine is here and it's present for y'all, and you will see me rise through all of this, okay? And I appreciate y'all for helping me rise every day. Now, on to Drag Race. this show that has helped me make money, since we want to be funny about everything else. This show that has gotten my YouTube channel popping. This pose and the Q&A with Matt and Mar. Because I have met a lot of you through the Matt and Mar show as well, and I know y'all want that to come back, and that is soon to be. Because, bitch, this microphone being bought is the first step towards that podcast really being up in the air. And once I get this place together, I can then communicate with Jamar84 about doing that on said times. Because like Jamar says, he can do the podcast, y'all, but I got to be real with y'all. I got to do the work. I have to do the work, not him. It's something that he wants to do and he thought of, but it's more, I'm the worker kind of be with this YouTube relationship and the podcasting thing. I like to have my hands in on whatever I'm doing. I want to be hands on. I don't like people to be, well, Matt, I'll go ahead and take, no, let me be involved in the room. Put me in the room. Put me in the room. Put me in the room. I want to see this. I got to make this happen. So, I'm loving that about myself, and I'm learning that about myself with my YouTube channel and career. It's just, I gotta be hands-on. But I do have really great news. This upcoming Thursday, hopefully, I know I'm gonna have somewhere. We're gonna be right. We're gonna be right. This Thursday, I will have a special guest with me and Jamar84. Who is it gonna be? Oh my God, is it gonna be Jake Yonsei? No, but I also can confirm that me and Jake Yonsei will be doing a collab video very soon as well. So you can be on the lookout for that. But no, C. Diggy One, Chris, as most of you know him from Pop Roast with our good Judy Jute Jetson, Mr. Alexander Diane Rogers, will be here this Thursday, baby. Now, Alex is going to be here as well, so you may see me pop up in a couple of his videos, okay? So just be on the lookout to see me on Alex and Chris's channel as well. You will see me in a couple of videos. So again, this is another important reason why I need to have this place booked for this week, because Chris coming in, I'm the person that's I'm the filmer. Everything's filmed with me. So it's kind of like I need to make sure there's a stable place where we all can be filming this show and live stream for everybody to love. So that is very good news right there. So C. Diggy One will be joining us Thursday, and I will be on a couple of things, maybe one or two. I'm not sure just yet, whatever Alex's schedule is, because, you know, he's coming out here to LA, and Alex is about to take over. So I'm very excited for that. Also, recently speaking to Mr. Jake Yonsei, you know, there has been so many things that has occurred over YouTube with what has, she said, he said, how I feel, how we feel, all has been squashed, you know. I now need to look over that baby, I feel like, because Jake is young. And so I also think that Jake wants to learn, Jake wants to be, you know, he's taking this seriously. So I don't think that this is just for shits and giggles for him. It seems like it for some, but I take him very seriously. But Jake asked me if we could do a collab video, and I said, bitch, I'm down. Sure enough. He also asked if he could use my Raja impression stuff for a video, and I gave him permission. So if y'all see it on his channel and you're like, oh, Maddie's stuff is in here, I gave him permission. So don't trip. I gave him permission. I was like, if you want to, you can. That's fine. I don't care. Mad, gosh, I have to send you my small videos, booking things for me. For really, Lotus Queen, girl, you know, when I can and when I know you, honey, because I feel like I'm going to know you, that's coming back your way some kind of way from me to you. You understand me? Because I know how hard it is with queens working with the bookings and everything else. And I appreciate that love you're sending me, mama. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, go follow her right now. Support our, God damn it, support our local queens. I'm trying to actually go out Monday night. You heard me. Lady Red is going to be somewhere, and Rhea Latour, I believe is how you say her name, is going to be hosting. I'm going to try to go out this Monday and go somewhere where I don't have to pay, because I ain't going to pay nothing. So I can meet some of these queens and see if I can get some interviews or see if I can talk to them about stuff and be like, yeah, have you seen my channel, la, 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 la. I'm trying to push this. But just like with Jake Yonsei and everybody else, and like I was telling Jake, I'm no longer for this let's fight everybody on YouTube shit. I never really was for it. I didn't really appreciate people trying to gear other girls up to like say, I don't like them. Do you not like them too? I'm not about that type of stuff. And neither Jamar's never about the bullshit. Let me explain that. Let me be real about that. Jamar is never about the bullshit. He's so I'm far left on stuff, Matt. Like he's like, I don't care. Just keep me out of it. That's all he is. Just keep me out of it. So, hey Raven. So for me, with Jake and other YouTubers who do what we do with RuPaul's Drag Race or reviewing shows or talking about the tea and the mess, I don't feel like we should be in some kind of battle over who's got more views, who's got more followers. Honey, he's got 30K subscribers. Props to your mama. I'm trying to get there. You got the views going, girl. Go for yes, bitch. I can't hate him. I'm not going to. I refuse. I refuse. The other girl, let me just give people their props. Movie bitches. Now, as much as I don't agree, I give movie bitches all the credit in the world because they put their stuff out and it's well edited, well put together, crisp and clean. Their opinions are their own. I can't hate them. It's, come on, movie bitches. Dandy TV. They're extra. But that's them. I love it because, bitch, I can be stupid extra. Hey, it's me, Dandy. Like, come on. That's the gig. That's the gig. You gotta appreciate it. Jimmy Pink. Girl, who misses a good long cigarette? And what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Jimmy Pink. Hold on. What's up, T-Bird? What is it? What is it? T-Birds and I forget. Lord, I used to have it down. I used to have it down. But I give Jimmy all the love in the world. I think more people should be following Jimmy. I think Jimmy deserves more views. You know, Pink Ladies and T-Birds. Thank you. What's up, my Pink Ladies and T-Birds? It's your girl, Jimmy Pink. Yeah, yep, there it is. So, just happen to be watchers of my shit. Yes! It's infectious. It's enjoyable. It's something I appreciate. And so I myself will say, I ain't hating on nobody. They want to do this, I live. Props to you. But yeah, don't be asking me no more. How do you feel about this? Because I just want us all to succeed in some sort of fashion or way. And if we all can help each other succeed too, that's something that's even more powerful. And I did watch a summit about this with a lot of these creatives with Facebook, like Blame It on Quay and a couple other girls that were up there. I forget, I think her name was like Layla something. She's hilarious. I can't get her name out. But the conversation got brought up about working and collabing with other artists and stuff like that who are creatives and who do YouTube or do Facebook. And they were saying that, you know, why are we working against each other when we could be helping each other out? And it's the truth. It's the truth. And you see things like in the makeup community where everything's going to shit because girls want to be, I guess, better than the next and knock her down and this, that, and the other. Then tea gets exposed and then problems exist. You got to understand that those problems were created because egos got involved. So here's me. My ego, checked. My pride, I set aside. Oh, Wilma Fingerdew. I live and breathe for Wilma Fingerdew. That's my Canadian bitch. I live for Wilma. I want to go to Canada just to film with Wilma. I love her so much. She's always been so honest and very real with her opinions, and I'm just saying, I love it. How could I forget Wilma? I miss Wilma. I wish, Wilma hasn't really posted as much as she used to. And I wish, I don't know what's going on. I hope she's okay. I haven't really dived back into it too much because I normally wait until I see like a clip and I'm like, okay, let me look. I'm so serious. But yeah, I love me some Wilma. But yeah, I just check all my shit aside, y'all. When I go to DragCon this year, I haven't bought tickets for it. I do need help getting to DragCon. Jamar already has his tickets. I need my tickets. When I do go, because I'm going to go because I want to meet y'all. If I see these people, I want to have a conversation with them and really say, I appreciate you for doing what you do. Bitch, you get me up in the morning as a YouTuber because I know you're about to post. Bitch, I need to post something too. And I'm about to post something before you. And we're going to post something together and we're going to have our shit up. And then we're just going to be enjoying this life that we have of sharing our opinion and people respecting and responding to it. And then trying to make this into a bigger thing and a bigger platform and whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. I'm trying to get this to talk show level. I'm trying to get to television with this. I'm trying to build this brand up and also keep it real all the way through. So, you know, there's my opinions and saying on that. That was just me sort of, I guess, telling you I have a couple of projects coming up with YouTubers, but, you know, how I feel about, you know, all the YouTubers and stuff like that. I just don't want anybody to think I hate anyone. I refuse it. You and Jamar were so kind and warm to me in your response to my question to you. I will never forget that, and it's why I feel close to you, even though we've never met. Oh, DM Kaufman, thank you so much. When we got those questions through Ask Matt and Mar, like, a lot of times y'all would send me stuff I would cry about, stuff I would take I would tell people, like, let me tell you what someone told me, but never give y'all business. I say, I have a show, and this person, I would get other people's opinions because I wanted to make sure me and Jamar were actually giving y'all legit truth. So sometimes when I would not have an answer, I'd be like, can you listen to this story? What do you think about this? And I'd have doctors that I know, professionals, people who are psychiatrists that would tell me, hey, Destiny, you know, hey, you might want to tell them this, or here's how I feel about it. And then sometimes I wouldn't agree with them, and then we get in arguments about it, and it would always come down to a point, I love your brother, but you know, but that was what the Ask Matt and Mar show was about. It was so about, not about spilling your business, but about, I have something I want to say, but I need a public opinion about it, because every private opinion I've gotten has felt foolish or just not what I need. So sometimes you just need that harsh truth. That's why I relate to Evie so much. I take harsh truth better. Then I don't like the cool and cozy type of stuff sometimes. I do like harsh truth. It hurts and I get pissed and I want to scream and shake you up. But I take it for what it's being real, like just like Vanjie. And it's funny I say that because Vanjie and me are both Libras, so that I can actually relate to Vanjie too. While Evie told me some bullshit that I didn't want to hear, it was the truth. And I don't like her for saying it, but it's the truth. We Libras, listen, we're good at very much weighing and evaluating everything out. So that's why when I said, you know, with the whole Vanjie situation, I do low-key want to add in and take back a little bit. Vanjie's response would have been mine too had Evie came and checked for me like that. Because knowing how I am, after I try to be cool, like, oh girl, it wasn't that big of a deal, now it's gone a little crazy, I'm going to pop off. I'm going to pop off. I saw that heart in the first video I ever saw of yours, Matty. That's why I got hooked on your channel. Oh, thanks, Raphael. I had someone on Jacked on the dating app hit me up about my channel one time and just say, I actually recognized you and thank you. Like, I saw your videos, you're so funny, da 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 da. And it just stuff like that really makes my heart like warm. But I'm also like, bitch, I need to make some money. I gotta live. I gotta make sure I got this channel up because what I do is what I want to keep doing. And I gotta do other stuff too to keep doing what I want to do. But you know. Oh, and then someone asked me if a question about do I believe in astrology like to the T with everybody's signs and symbols. Yes and no. Sometimes it's real, sometimes it's not. I don't fully like rely on the zodiac to like evaluate a person's like personality or traits or beings or whatever. But you know, yes, Jack, baby, I'm single, bitch. Okay, so for that, I am single, bitch. I will be on whatever I can be on. Somebody's got to hold me at night, God damn it. Because this is okay for just a while. But every now and then I want to feel the, oh, around the waist. I mean, I'm working out for a reason, girl. Dating like in LA is tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's very much about what you got, what you look like, and all that. But, you know, you just sort of do what you do. This guy in a wheelchair told me, too bad you're a bottom. And I was like, mm-hmm. Yes, he told me that. I was like, what? I had to look at I had to look back at the phone. I was like, wait, hold on. Huh? Okay. 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 It was funny. Cause like, okay. I'm like telling all my tea. This is so funny. And I'm sure whoever finds this page, like, and he probably found me on YouTube, is like, this motherfucker's talking about me. No, so I get random messages every now and then on dating apps, and it's the grossest stuff you'll ever see. Like, I have gotten, at one point in time, 27 nude pictures from somebody before they even said one word to me. 27 nude pictures. Sometimes of people fucking them. And then it'd be like, oh God, it was the weirdest stuff. And I was thinking to myself, how is this attractive? Like, what makes me want to continue having this conversation? So, and mind you, listen, let's also be real, everybody. Those dating apps also at the same time are for people to meet and hook up, okay? Honestly, let's just be real about it. So I don't, it's not bad that they send them. It's just like, and most of the time when people send nudes first, they're never good nudes. Never, 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 never good nudes. I always get the gross ones. I rarely get ones where I'm like, oh right. No, it's always, oh god damn. What is that? Is that cheese I see in the corner? What is this? What are you doing here? Did you wipe? What is happening? Like, So for me, it's difficult because I don't like to think of food and people's private parts at the same time. But if I'm already looking for a cheese plate, bitch, by the moment you have hit the third picture, I have blocked your ass. So gross. The most I have ever sent of anything has been of this booty, and that's because it looks right and it's here for Jesus. But if my shit ever got out there, I'd tell you if it was me. Because my shit looked good. Scoopity doop boop blah. Yeah. But no, I just don't do all that type of stuff. And then another thing too is the first initial message, sup. Oh God, would you do that if we were in person? Would you do it if we was in person? Would you ever say sup? Who says that? Do y'all say sup when you see somebody? Sup. Sup. WYD is the worst too, especially if you've never talked to them. And it's like, what are you doing? I just opened this app up to then speak, girl. What we doing? What you mean what we doing? Girl, it don't even be trade half the time. It be some ultra pressed femme bottom girl letting you trying to act trade just to get in the house. Speaking of which, a while ago, girl, this this young man on Tinder done fooled me, and then found out he was a bottom and like walked off in the midst of him telling me. He was like, "Oh, so what's your sexual position?" I was like, "Oh, I'm a bottom." He was like, "Oh, I'm one too." And I was like, he probably already knew that by the time we were first initially speaking, and he was texting his friend being really rude and shady, and he didn't think I caught all that. And so he walks off, and I turn around, and he's no longer there anymore. And I was like, damn, like you could have at least been like, well, I guess this ain't gonna work out. Let's just be friends. But no, he was like, he dipped off on me. So then come back to the house. This motherfucker left his laptop here and had to call me and ask for it back. Yes. Had to call me and ask for it back. And I wore him low. I was like, so now you need me to give you something back after you tried to walk off and dip out like that thinking that you was on some stunt shit, and you wasn't. You ain't on, you on some ain't shit is what you is. I said you could have been a friend, if anything, because you like to have your bussy hole popped open. You could have been a friend. I also could have been an asshole and had you blocked, because technically, y'all, I'll be very real with you. I blocked him initially after he did that, but then said I'm gonna unblock him, and that's when his phone call came through. So he low-key could have lost the laptop. He low-key could have lost it. But I wore him out. I read him low. And then I gave him his laptop back, and he was like, oh, okay. He like tried to look all like sorry for how he was. I was just like, fuck you, like go on somewhere. Like I don't need all this type of shit. Because personally, you could have just been real from the start, but instead you're on that same kind of booger bullshit. And I'm real, but no, you're not real. He then came over and said that he wanted to smoke, and he didn't even have any weed on him. He was like, oh, I guess I got to get you back the next time. So now you not only are you on some dumb shit, but you on that bummy type of stuff too, where you say you do shit, but you really don't do that type of stuff, and you piggyback off of other motherfuckers. LA dating. But I also met somebody recently who was very nice and cool. So that is like a very good experience. So there have been a bunch of crazy motherfuckers, but there also have been some great people out here too. So LA is not terrible dating wise. It's just you got to go through a lot of crap. You got to go through a lot of crap, and you need to be very decisive and not, what's the word I'm looking for? You need to, your bullshit meter needs to be at a high level. It needs to be at a high level. And what you need to do is you need to make sure that if you sense it, don't walk away and be like, oh, it's nothing. No, girl, that's bullshit. Bullshit. Walk away, because you're gonna deal with you're just gonna deal with crap if you keep it up. I promise. Yeah. There are many fake people at Dr. Cross. Many fake people. I have already ran into them. I was in a dispensary the other day, and to the sissies that walked past me, and I use that term lightly because I found it funny that nobody knew who I was. They walked past me, and someone started singing Tatiana and giggling when they walked past me. Now, I got on my good fitted shorts and shit and my t-shirt. I don't know these queens from a can of paint. They may have saw me recently out and about or whatever. But it was some shit like that to where I bet you money if I were to see them again, it wouldn't have even crossed their minds that they tried to insult me at this dispensary place as they were walking past me. And they were all a part of the team. Girl, try this, that, and the other. Because trust and believe, I witnessed every one of them walk out the door, what they were wearing up and down. I was like, tragic, sad, tacky, doesn't fit. You need to work on it. And that's where it was. But I didn't think that initially till I looked up and saw the whole bit. And I was like, oh, this is this is serious. Interesting. But I don't roll with fake girls like that. I don't roll with the fuckery. So shit like that doesn't bother me, because I've already had people tease and pick on me throughout my entire life, whether they're gay or straight. So to me, I'm just like, if you ain't gonna throw hands, then this ain't about nothing. If you ain't gonna pop off and you ain't gonna step up, bitch, this ain't about nothing. Keep all that energy over there, because the scary bitch will never run up. You'll never run up. But yeah. So yeah, if y'all want to donate to the channel, y'all know what I'm going through this week. I have to get this all together by at least Monday. Tuesday would be cutting it. But if I can get the funds together by Monday, then everything should be like great, and I'll be good to go. Because then when YouTube pays me on the 21st, 22nd, I can then take care of the following thing, and I'll be back on scratch again. So Drag Race Thailand, I still plan on having out tomorrow. Excuse me. I still plan on having that out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. I don't know what time it's going to be specifically. I'm going to work on it a bit today, but because of what just took place now, I now have to backtrack off of that for a second and start to focus on, I need to get these funds, I need to get these funds, I need to get these funds. Let me double check. I'm put out another application. Maybe they'll respond back quicker. Maybe it'll be better money. Like, that's where my mind is at right now. It's that, okay, I can do all this, but I now need to do some more things here because I need to ensure everything's taken care of. So, cool beans. All right, so I gotta go. I wanted to drop in and talk to y'all for a good hour and 10. We gave it a little good time here. We talked about Drag Race a little bit. I respect everybody's opinion. If you don't like Evie, that's understandable. If you don't like Vanjie and Silky for what happened, okay, I got it. That's understandable. Just respect everybody's opinions and not take that shit to another level or some craziness, okay? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. So again, if you can, donate to the channel. Your boy's fighting here. We have a job interview Wednesday, Thursday. Pray for me on that, as well as for whatever call I get within this today or tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen? Very excited about that. And then, of course, with the living situation, looking for apartments, getting people, YouTube. We're doing stuff now. Okay, cool. All right. Hugs and kisses, all my best love and wishes to you. I will see y'all tomorrow. If you want to catch me live again, I'll probably be on Instagram in maybe a few hours, okay? See you soon.